Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. Just continuing exactly where we left off. Let's go ahead. And here we have the world map. As you progress through the game, more areas will open up, more shops will be available, and once you reach a certain point, you'll start having skirmishes and other battles coming up, which allows you to technically get as much XP as you need. I'm going to be trying my best to avoiding as much as I can, although I think there could be a circumstance where a skirmish might come up that I just have to do. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you never know. Could just be blocking the way. King Hayden's apologies for being unable to spare soldiers. Apologizes. However, he does provide Erica with a small but trusted party of vassals. Erica is grateful for the king's aid. Chasing rumors of her brother, she sets out for Grotto. The group's first stop is in the remote village of Ede, I think it's Ede, which was until very recently a part of Renee. Here, Erica sees the devastation of Renee with her own eyes. Chapter 2, The Protected. Seth has mapped out a route for us. I think it's probably route. We'll travel south of Renee to pass through Seraphiu into Grotto territory. That would be a sensible plan. Assuming, of course, that we can avoid any run-ins with Grotto soldiers. Princess Erica, may I have your leave to scout ahead? In the skies, I have a better chance of spotting any nearby troops. Well, here's the command, Your Highness. Will you give me your permission? Yes, of course. Keep an eye out for enemy bowmen, though, Vanessa. Yes, Your Highness, I shall. I shall prove myself worthy of the honor of your trust. She seems very sincere. Sincere, yes, quite. Hey, boss, we found more villages ripe for the picking. 1, 2, 3. Hahaha, love a good war. Although the soldiers preoccupied, we're free to pillage as we please. Right, Bone, you're in charge. Grab everything that's not nailed down and bring it to the hideout. I'm on it. Dad, bandits approaching. Getting you out of here, Ross. You stay close to me. Let's start with that village there. Go to it, boys. It's all yours. Cut down anyone fool enough to get in your way. I'm heading west around the mountains to the other villages. Ross, what is it? What's wrong? It's nothing. It's just a scratch. You're a warrior, Dad, and I am your son. I won't be beaten so easily. Don't risk yourself so foolishly. We need to get you some help. Please, someone help. Someone save my son. This looks serious. I must report back to Princess Erica at once. I have bad news. The village to the east is under attack by bandits. Bandits? We have arrived at our first dilemma. We must move quickly and attract as little attention as possible, but I cannot stand by and watch innocents be harmed. Vanessa, how fare the villagers? I spotted one injured person. He appears to just be a child. Father Mulder, can you staff help him? Well, yes, I can heal his injuries with my staff, but I cannot do it from here. He's too far away. I must be near him. Princess, please leave this to me. I shall bring the boy here. Alright, Vanessa, it's up to you. Very well, I'm off. And here we are at Chapter 2. Of course, you know we always have to deal with some early game bandits. That's just Fire Emblem for you. Oh, and unlike last part, I've had the my little notepad on the left, and I kind of had the screen kind of stuck on the right. Now I just decided just to keep it centered. But now the notepad is going to be on the right. So either way, we got of course we got these 4 here, and then we have 2 new units. Let's talk about them. First we have Vanessa, our first Pegasus Knight. And yeah, she's pretty good. There's certainly nothing wrong with having a flyer on your team. I think we can agree on that. Decent bases. I mean, her strength can get a little bit low, but flyer utility is always appreciated. Some lance and javelin. And in terms of her growths, her growths are pretty standard for a Pegasus Knight. I mean, I wish the strength was a little bit higher, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But overall, I think she's pretty good. Now we got Molder, our first magic unit, along with her being our first healer, and Molder definitely does have some interesting stats for being a magic unit. Like his constitution is high. Not that I'm necessarily complaining about that, it's just 9 seems high for a priest, but I guess Molder is just built differently. Yeah, I mean, his stats are pretty good. I mean, base 9 speed is pretty good, although he's not going to be doing any combat till promotion. His luck stat is definitely a little bit low. Hopefully you don't get hit with a low percentage crit, but he shouldn't be seeing combat at this point in the game anyway. In terms of his growths, they're pretty decent for what they are. Luck growth is definitely on the lower side. You know, I always thought his resistance growth would be a little bit higher than 25. But yeah. That counts for the new units. Pretty much just got all brigands out here. Iron axes. There's Bone the boss, and ironically, I think he is less scary than everybody else here. And a single archer. I think there's some reinforcements around here, but that's kind of about it. Check out this village. This is terrible. What are we going to do? Those bandits are so close. If we can't find some way to protect ourselves, the village is doomed. Perhaps. People, listen to me. You must close the village gates immediately. Hurry before the bandits arrive. Who are you? You aren't from one of the neighboring towns, are you? And your weapons give you away. You're no peasant. My name is Erina. A little too similar, don't you think? I'm a mercenary. A mercenary named Erina, is it? There's more to you than that, I feel, but don't worry, it's none of my affair. I haven't told you who I am yet, have I? I am Selena, a general in Grotto's army. Ah, is something wrong? No, nothing. Looks like these villages have some bandit troubles. I would like to help, but I have orders. I'm to leave for the capital immediately, and I cannot stay. You're armed, and you claim to be a mercenary. Will you help them? Is there a problem? No, of course I'll help them. It's just you're one of Grotto's generals. Why? These aren't soldiers, they're people. Should they suffer because their leaders fight? I petition your aid. Take this as payment. And you get a red gem out of that. That's just a little extra money. Of course, we cannot forget to get Ross out of here. Just gonna send him up here. The most wonderful man rescued me. He was dressed like a mercenary, but he had an air of elegance about him. He gave me this elixir. I'm sure it will help you on the battlefield. Cannot argue one of those. Alrighty. Let's do that. Ross. Hey, listen, my village is being attacked by bandits. My name's Ross. Come on, you have to help me wipe those thugs out. Alright, just take a deep breath and calm down, Ross. Leave the villages to us, we'll drive off those bandits. Seth, take the boys somewhere safe. No, wait, I'm gonna fight too. But father's out there all alone fighting those bandits. I gotta get back to him as quickly as possible. I'm the son of the great Garcia. As long as I have my axe, no bandit will ever defeat me. Alright, I can see you're not gonna be swayed. But you must promise you will stay close to us. Alright, before I pull up the stats on both of these guys, let me grab Garcia here. Get him out of the way. Brad. Ross, boy, what did I tell you? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me. Hurry up and get yourself to safety. Did you really think I could just run away while you fight, Dad? You told me that fighters fight for what's important to them. There's no way I'm leaving. I'm fighting just like you. Ross. Alright, listen to me. We'll cut our way out of here together. Alright, let's do this real quick before I end turn. Here is Ross, the first trainee unit in Sacred Stones. And at a first glance, Ross's bases leave a lot to be desired. Though, one thing I will say Ross does have over a lot of other units in this game is he does have extra levels. And as a journeyman, when he gets to level 10, he'll promote to either, I think, a fighter or a pirate. So he's got that going for him at least. At least, unlike the other two, you get Ross early enough to where you can still contribute as long as you can feed him enough XP, which, as a journeyman, he will level up really quickly. You'll see that as we go down, as long as I use him. But his first couple levels are definitely a bit of a pain, as his stats are low. Pretty much across the board, except for luck. Comes with a hatchet. And Ian axes, so that's great. Alright, now let's go talk about his dad. Now, Garcia has definitely better bases than Ross does. Though Garcia is kinda like your typical fighter, where he's pretty much all strength. One thing I have noticed with Garcia is his speed is not, at least his growth is not that great at only 20%. Base speed of 7 is pretty good, is fine for right now. Although, that's going to eventually mean he's going to have a lot of difficulty with doubling. Comes with a hand axe and an iron axe. And he comes with a Cian axe, which, I'll give him that, he does have a higher starting rank. But, yeah. That speed can be an issue. And let's get on with this. Oh yeah, there's a shop here too. Slim swords, slim lance, iron lance, and iron axes. There's the reinforcements there. think we should be fine there. I'm just gonna speed up these staff animations. Or you know what? Better yet. Do that. One more village here. What is it? What's all the ruckus? What? Bandits? Spread the word, everyone. Close the village gates. Thank you for your warning. Please accept this small token. Yeah, pure water. Yeah, there's a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a use for that, but I like to think of it as free money. Like a free few hundred gold, maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna tackle this. Well, clearly that ain't gonna work. Should try to get another sword for her. I don't want to just barrage through that rapier. Maybe I can get a kill set up here. There we go, that should be a Ross level up. Yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, that's not really the most ideal thing to do here, but if I can at least land one. If I can at least land one. Okay, I can at least get the kill to Erica. She gets crit anyway, okay. Oh boy, that's not good. Wait a minute, who are you? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Give me a moment. Alright, I think I have myself in a better position than the first attempt there. Alright, let's start from where I'm here at now. I haven't gotten any level ups this time yet. Let's see if I can try to give Ross something here. Get rid of that archer. I'm gonna try to feed Ross that boss skill. And thankfully he hit. Blast. Nice 100 XP there. There's his first level up this time. I will take that over the first one, because he has speed at least. It will just murder this guy. She will still murder this guy. Eh, screw it. Just gonna try to give a little XP to Vanessa, but there's another chance, later on. You saved my son. I owe you my thanks. It's not necessary. Hold on a moment. Aren't you the great Garcia? You fought for Renee, didn't you? Seth, do you know this man? He was a troop commander for Renee until around 10 years ago. When I was a recruit, the soldiers used to tell so many tales about him. They called him a daring and fearless fighter for Renee. Master Garcia, you must know the peril our homeland faces right now. Can we impose upon you to lend your strength to Renee once again? I'm sorry, I'm retired now. I'm not a soldier anymore. It's a decision I made long ago. Master Garcia. When I was a soldier, I lived my life fighting for my country's honor. I left no time for my family. I spent my life fighting for faceless, uncaring nobles. When my wife fell ill and died, I met the child she has left behind. At that moment, I finally realized what my duty had cost me. I stood in my wife's grave and promised her I would be a father to our son. I'm done with armies. I'm done with fighting, except to protect my son. I have no regrets. I'm the boy's father. You blasted fool. Father, what's all this nonsense I'm hearing? Ross, if you're not going, then I will. I'm a fighter. I know I can do this. Ross, what are you saying? Dad, please listen to me. I respect you more than any other man in the world. I know you'd give up being a soldier for me, I know that. But how could you throw away such a big part of yourself? You're a warrior at heart. You can't give up. You can't give that up and be happy. Look at me, Dad. Have you seen me fight? I'm not a child anymore. I'm a warrior like you. You're free to worry, but I could survive on my own. Ross. You want to challenge me, Father? I'm a fighter, the best in all of Ede. I'm not gonna lose to you. I'm not gonna lose to anyone. You're right. You're a good soldier, Ross. Sir Seth, if these old bones of mine can still serve, I'd like to join you. Dad. Looks like my boy grew up while I wasn't looking. He's tougher than I thought. He doesn't need my help. I raised him as best as I could, but he's right. I've nothing to fear. I should fight. I will fight. Dad. Thank you so much for your help. Please stay the night and rest. We would if we could. We have much to do and far to travel. Your safety is reward enough. Ah, well. My, that is a splendid bracelet you're wearing. Thank you. My father gave this to me. It's a wonderful gift. But you should be careful wearing such a valuable item so openly. Since Renee was invaded, things have become so dangerous around here. There are gold-hungry thieves and bandits everywhere. The most wicked are Bosma's bandits. They are cruel, beyond words. If you have something they want, your life is worth less than nothing. Just the other day, they assaulted some travelers and, oh, it was awful. I can't believe such things. Oh, Renee is finished, mark my words. The Grotto Empire has stolen her future. Our only hope against them was that Prince Ephraim would prevail, but rumor has it that he's on the verge of being crushed by Grotto's vast numbers. These are dark days. Travel with care. Ephraim. Ephraim. It's time to start. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Yes, Ephraim. Let's begin. Tell me though, why do you want me to teach you to fight? I thought you didn't care for violence. I do not like uncivilized behavior. I think one can solve one's problems without fighting. And yet what? I always I relied on you to protect me, my brother. I'd rather not be such a burden to you in the future, so I thought maybe I should learn to protect myself. I'm your brother. Brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. It's nothing for you to worry about. It's no cause for concern. Yes, but I'm your sister. Sisters are supposed to be worried about their brothers. So I'd like to learn something of swordplay, if only a little. And maybe someday I could protect you in your time of need. So please, Ephraim. Alright. How can I say no? Honestly, once you get an idea in your head, that's it. I might as well give in. It's agreed, I'll teach you, but won't hold back because you're my sister. And I want no complaining once we started, Erica. Complain? Me? Never. Oops. Beg your pardon? Hey! Princess, are you alright? Yes, someone bumped into me is all. I was jarred. Hmm? Your Highness, where's your bracelet? The bracelet? It's gone. Where could it be? Did that man... I'll find him. Don't worry about it, Seth. That bracelet was a gift from my father, but Ephraim needs our help. I can't let sentimentality, as they say, get in the way of my duty. No, Princess, we must retrieve your bracelet regardless of cost. You cannot lose it. Let's go. We must hurry. Oh geez, I'm already like almost 30 minutes in here, so I think I'm actually gonna stop it here and continue with the next chapter next time. But that's it. I guess that'll be that it. That's it for this part. So I will see you next time.